New York, the city of endless shopping, art, and entertainment. Born and raised vegetarian, I know firsthand that it's not as difficult as people think to find vegetarian options when dining out. So whether you're vegetarian, vegan raw, or just want to switch it up and eat healthy every now and then, I'll show you how it's done on Meatless Manhattan. If you're in New York and you find yourself east of Midtown in what looks like a livable neighborhood, you're probably in Murray Hill, famous not only for modern residences, but a variety of good eats. Warm apple pie, baseball, and rock and roll are just a few things traditionally American, and there's no greater comfort food that Americans turn to than a rich, creamy bowl of mac and cheese. Macaroni and cheese has more potential than one would think. Don't believe me? Then step inside this haven for savory, cheesy bliss.
So we were actually at a fellow niche restaurant where I came up with the idea of, wouldn't it be great if there was a place that was like this, that just did mac and cheese? And we're like, oh, let's go find that place. That's the next place we're going to eat. So we started Googling around, we're like, oh, there's no place that just does mac and cheese. High-end restaurants carry it, low-end restaurants carry it, diners carry it. So we thought, this is a really cool idea. And for us, it was almost just right time and place. We wanted the career change anyway. And before you know it, 9 months later, we actually opened up Smack. The menu was actually probably one of the easiest things about opening this place up. I came up with most of the recipes. I got a lot of ideas from my husband, and then we would work on the recipes together. Typically, I would make them, he would taste test them, and we would also get, some feedback from people, but we pretty much did it in-house with the two of us. We really focus on quality ingredients. Everything is done fresh here, shredding, pre-shredding cheese, cooking all our vegetables and meats. The base in the mac and cheese, which some people might think is the simplest thing, really determines how good your mac and cheese is. So we've been really particular about how we create the base, with the milk and the butter and whatnot. For our vegan, we have a different base, obviously. And then also just the options. I mean, we have a build your own menu where you can pick from almost like 30, 40 ingredients. So really, we're here to please almost everyone's palate, as many people as we can.
There is no better way to spend those cold Manhattan days than with a bowl or 5 of mac and cheese.
So we thought it would be fun to name ourselves, we wanted to get rid of small, medium, large, but we didn't want anything that's too far out there that people feel uncomfortable saying. So we wanted words that, kind of reflected our brand. So the smallest size is called a nosh, which is actually a little more than, it's a nosh, you think of as a snack, but actually it's quite filling. Then our middle size is called a major munch. That's what people typically think of as a meal. And then we have a mongo, which is because I say mongo, short for humongous, a lot. And that is more like a family size. And then we have our catering size, which we call partay. Our idea from day one about Smack was that we are a mac and cheese place. We're never going to dilute, and we never want to dilute our brand by adding all these other different menu items. So the only way to actually include as many people and grow your customer base is to offer it to as many people as you can. So right off the bat, when you think about those things, you think about people who are vegan who probably haven't had mac and cheese in a really long time. So basically, we're covering vegan now, gluten-free, vegetarianism, and if there's anything else, any other requests that come up, then we try and include it. We have a multi-grain pasta, which we've had from day one, but really we just want everyone who likes mac and cheese to be able to eat mac and cheese at our restaurant.
Smack has a trendy atmosphere and so many cheesy ways to satisfy any palate. After eating 5 varieties, there's only one place left to go: bed.